What about now? Now we have a sound. Yeah, I definitely need to do something about that. I'll buy something later. But that aside, hope everyone's doing well. Go ahead and get things going again today. Getting all my stuff sorted. But there we go. Let's see if I can fix the health bar real fast. That's interesting that Monkadin actually made it. We'll test it. We're gonna go to sleepers essentially. This time I'm actually gonna clear my way over. I won't be as lazy. Guess I should also buff real fast. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So we're gonna go illusion, DS, DS2. This. Where's my improved familiar button? Probably should move that somewhere. I don't know. You know, while we're streaming, I'm curious about something. If I go to my Twitch, and I go to our stream, why is it taking me broken? And then if I go to flip, doesn't it show us a vertical mode? Okay, it does. And what we can see is that the default layout has the health bars actually a lot thinner. Interesting. So it defaults to having my head on the bottom left. Can I tweak the layout easily? Yes. Okay. Can I stack it with a third item? Doesn't look like it with Alt Clipper. Hmm. I wonder if it actually remembers the settings I put on it too. But according to this, I actually have more horizontal real estate than I've been setting. You figure I'll be able to move this out here. and about. Feels a little wrong though, because I remember when I was looking at clipping my video 1920 by 1080, the width actually had to be higher. I'm not sure the easiest way to test that. I guess I could make a box. Maybe I'll work on that real quick. So you figure everyone's doing 1920 by 1080, right? So let's just do this real quick. I'm going to go hit up Asprite. I'm going to make a new canvas. And we're going to make it 1920 by 1080. Black. Save this real quick. We're going to import it into the scene as a new image, and we're going to call it like vertical. And all it does is, by default, obviously, it's going to... Oh, interesting. Oh, I did the wrong size. 1080 by 1920. Other way. And if we hit this transform and say reset. Okay, so this would be 1920 by 1080. And see, it's actually, let me do a chroma key on it and then lower the opacity so we can like test this and you can still see what's going on. So basically, we want to resize this so that the vertical kind of fits. So for the vertical to fit, obviously, it's got to be pretty huge. So let's reset. Center this. I think is right here. I think that's the center of widescreen. Okay, so now if I move you over to here, I'm technically still being cut. I need it to be about here. A little hard to tell with the black boxes on there. Let's do this. Grab you and you. I guess with my little logo, I can move these up a little bit. You know? So according to this screen, I can move this now to the width about there. Right? We can technically increase these sizes too. They're currently 75. Can I get 80? Or even 79? No, 79 is too big. About 76. 76 might be fine. Just barely not. Let's do 75. Yeah. We'll use 75. This needs to go up a little bit. Hey, Bill. How's it going? This needs to go up pretty far, actually. Maybe to about... Oops. About there. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Doing some quick testing on getting my layout better. You figure my width is pretty solid. I can move you guys out there. This guy can actually resize to about there. We'll see how that feels over time. And then we take you, put you about here. That's not too bad. Something like that. Okay, so on the right, we can go to about here. And this background can actually stretch a little. Oh, that's my webcam. And then this guy can be moved over just a hair. That should be okay. All right, so we're getting a little bit more clean. I have a lot of windows right here. Kind of annoying to read. Like, this is the webcam. We're going to put it over there for now. What is this? Why am I selecting it? This is ShinSpark. I don't know what ShinSpark is. Oh, that's the actual app. I see. You know, I could orient ShinSpark more down. We'll turn off Crit Sprinkler for a sec. What I really need to do is take things like ShinSpark and Crit Sprinkler and put them in its own screen so that I can not get influenced by it every time. But that might be for another time. Let's try a new clip. Let's see how Twitch clipping looks now. All right, so the vertical is looking a little better. I don't like the default settings. In fact, the default clipping actually is smaller than that window. Interesting. Hey, Roast. How you doing, dude? I've been working on cleaning up. Oh, I see. If I refresh this, does the clipping get reset? Yes. And the default layout is odd. I don't like the layout. Does that stay? Huh. That's not bad. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So I'm trying to figure out essentially how do I make it easy for me to, make 1080p or 1920p resolution clips. And you can see here, this isn't horrible, you know, where like my avatar would be on the top, player would be there. I'm going to hit apply, and I just want to see. I don't need this to be featured. We're just going to call this layout test. What I'm curious about is once I do this clip, and if I go back to here and refresh, and then I clip again, does it remember those layout settings? I assume it would, but I just want to verify that. So now we're seeing a screen of that. Yes, it does remember those settings. You can see it there. Okay, cool. Now the question is how do I ensure that layout when I'm playing EQ? Because what this is going to need in order for me to like keep it clean is I need to make that transparency closer to what you're seeing. So I'm going to work on that real quick. Wait, why is it a clip of me? I don't know, Roast. Did he ever announce it? He has a tendency to like forget whenever he's working on stuff. And okay, so where CD is at is essentially where this is going to be. So if we resize this down to CD, but the problem when I resize this, I actually want it to be in uniform. There it is. So essentially, let's center it and then resize both sides. Center horizontally. Okay, so this probably is too small. Let's grow it. Center horizontally. A little too small still. Center horizontally. That's too big. Basically want it there. A little bit more. A little bit more. That was probably too much. I feel like there. Tiny bit more. Okay, that's pretty close to what the clip is. Let's test that real fast. We're gonna grab like my background. Where is my, and there's so many layers on this screen. It's a pain to get access to each one. Can I just lock Crit Sprinkler for now? Lock Shin Spark for now. I don't even know what this is. Lock EverQuest. Lock the full screen. Okay. Lock the dragon. Now I don't know where the... Did I lock something incorrectly? Yeah. Okay. So this guy, we're going to be growing. So actually, something like that, you know? So this is the actual width. And I don't know how to easily convey the height. going to be pretty big, actually. If I had to guess, it's going to go all the way up to where my current health is. This is how big my player window, or my picture should be. We'll test that now. Flip. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but probably for your good for your sanity. Okay, so this is too big. Needs to be shrunk just a bit. In fact, it's about where the width of this is. And then height-wise, hard to say, but maybe it's about here. Maybe too small. Let's try like here. Okay. Yes, and I apologize for the weird content of me literally just clipping. I want to say about there. We'll try again. This is actually a pain in the butt to do when I'm not streaming. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So my webcam should be the size of that purple glitter. My overlay, though, is still too wide. This overlay, is this centered? I can't even tell. I don't think it is. So this thing needs to be shrunk by about that, and again. Purple glitter. Yeah, I like the little glitter background. It's cool. I should give it a border at some point when I really want to get pixel perfect, but cool. So let's see if this looks right. Might be too big still. No, that's actually almost exactly perfect. Just like literally like that many pixels will probably be enough. And then center horizontally. Does it look blue to you? Interesting. Wonder. Yes, you're right. It's likely a purple. Or sorry, a blue. Yeah. Okay, we got it perfect. 100% perfect. Just to show you the handiwork. So you can see here a little better what exactly I'm envisioning. So whenever you clip, when you can, if you hit the stacked layout, you can just grow the center thing to clip the whole screen, and it'll exactly have my head on the top. So that's what I want. So now the question is, now that I have this like dim screen up here, we now have everything laid out so that I can pretty easily lay out everything else. So let's see, what all do we need to lay out? We have the animation background. We're going to lock that. We have vertical. Honestly, we can increase our chat size to be significantly bigger. Because I'm okay with my buttons being higher. And we may as well take advantage of that space. So we're just going to grow you which is the background for your guys' chat. And we're also going to increase the chat window in game. All of these are going to get moved up. And then chat window is going to go significantly right to about here. And I kind of like it when you guys are in my chat window. You know what I mean? It looks seamless a little bit. So we'll do that. And see, now we can grow this guy again. So instead of 75, let's make it like 88. Wow, we can make it huge compared to what it was before. 100? Yeah, actually 100 fits perfect. That's nice. That'll make it easier for you guys to see it too when I'm playing. Like, you know, what is my layout? What keys am I using? The only slight issue with this is that the buttons I have vertical are not easily laid out now. They're going to get overlapped, you know? But I could always put them vertical or horizontal worst case, you know, like take this. It'll feel a little weird to me though, but we can test it. What I could do is put these up top, because a lot of these I don't actually use often. These are more like buttons I use either via hotkey or on rare occasion, non-battle. So I could just lay them out like this. No, that doesn't look too bad when you're watching my stream. It just has a, you know, the gap's a little annoying up here. But I think I can ignore the gap and just do it based on where the hot buttons are. I don't think that's too bad. This also lets me have a bigger map, which is always nice. So yeah. What am I working on making here? Well, so the EQ UI, or sorry, Twitch has a clip feature. And when you clip, you can kind of set the location for various data. And I'm basically learning, I have all this new canvas space, and I'm filling that canvas is essentially what all this kind of translates to. So for example, all of my window elements are going to be able to grow like so. And technically, what I could do here feels a little weird to do it this way, but you know, I can put elements as far over as like this. right? Because I don't use yeah, Nocturne. So that gray area on the screen right now, here I'll flip the flash it. So you see this area that's gray or black or faded now. When that's faded, this is the actual clipping canvas when you're doing a Twitch clip vertical. And I'm attempting to make it so that I have all the content on that vertical clip kind of how should I say that? Optimized and cleaned up. So that whole center area is basically going to be very clean. It's going to be the essentials to play. And then everything on the sides, yeah, is just things that are like whatever. And I'm sort of debating what I'm going to do here. I might actually expand my player window even more and just give you guys all sorts of data. Like there's a lot of stat data here. I could put that all over here so that you don't have to look at my inventory. Cool. Yeah, thanks. It may make sense to do something even like this. Right? So I'll make this even more vertical. There's not really like a requirement for layout, but we actually have a lot of canvas area here. Hey Mulligan, how's it going? Let's see. I am down to 9. So yes, because I don't have any in my parcel. If you could, that would be appreciated. Cool. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to shrink you down like so. So these big health bars be like that. Arguably, this could be at the very bottom. I think it might look better like that. Like if we... The problem with the very, very bottom is I can't get lower than this. I do need to split the rotation bar into 2 windows. And the cast bar needs to be cleaned up as well. But technically, we need to shrink you down to here. Oops, did I close it? I fucking closed it. Damn it. I need to fix the window toggling. I actually should have just saved, but whatever. And welcome home from work, dude. Hope you had a good day. Nothing exciting, hopefully, that was detrimental. But yeah, so essentially, I'm going to be cleaning it up so that this window will probably render here with the width being closer to there. The rotation bar, I plan to lay out better later. And then the casting bar we can put here. I feel like that's going to be fine. Let me just save that. Now crit sprinkler. I think we could put the damage numbers like over here and the healing over here. Hopefully that's not too annoying. I mean, the damage is kind of nice on the center screen, but I feel like it's too noisy. And then for the money, we can just do that like usual. Got busy at shit through dinner service. I can imagine. Work in a bar has that downside, Okay, so let's test this. We'll see how it feels. Man, that layout on the bottom is a bit annoying. It feels off center because of how much the left side is moved over versus the right. You know what I mean? Kind of debating what I'll do about that. So arguably, if I move this over to here, speaking of, where's my green screen? We're gonna take you and grow you a little bit. Yeah, we can do that. So we know that the green screen is going to be a little bigger, which by the way, you guys can see me. Well, barely. It's dark in here. But maybe that's clean. I might like that. Let's take you, keep it like that. Oh, I actually ran out of space for this guy. This guy. I can do this. You know? Jeez, that's a lot of people, dude. Hopefully they tipped well. What we'll do, I think I like that, but what I want to do is get the BG, and I'm going to scale it left so it overlaps like that. See what I mean? That feels better. It feels more symmetrical. I know that there's a lot of oddities with how my chat windows are collapsed on the top left and how the chat windows are collapsed on or laid out on the right. But since I have full control over this UI, I can actually go in and clean that up. And I normally run like this. Yeah, I think that doesn't look bad. It's typical EQ where there's a shitload of hot buttons, but I don't think it's horrible looking. We'll test it. Find out what we think of it. So yeah. Looks good to me. All right, we'll test it. Cool, dude. Thanks. I'll go do that here. I might just do the run. We'll do one like quick fight just to double check everything's fine. Oh wow, I timed it where there's like no mobs. Well, here. I think we're fine. After using such a minimum UI, I definitely feel like everything's a lot more occupied on the screen, which isn't a bad feeling, but it's definitely different. I definitely need to fix this too. You know, clean up this UI layout a little bit. Oops. Let's not do that while I'm pulling everything in Sleepers though. A virus? How you doing, dude? As you can probably see, I cleaned up my UI. I tried to lay it out so that it fits when I vertical cut. And I made my chat window or my avatar photo, my webcam area bigger, even though it's not on right now. Very good, dude. That sucks, Virus. Yeah, that one's annoying for sure. All right, so what we're doing is we're gonna flop and bazaar. There we go. We'll go grab his vials and do some combines. While we wait. One thing I don't like about the pop-up is there is no cancel option. All right, though. Okay, so Coldane here. I need to fix this window. Probably it's fine just like over here. What is polls? Oh, it's Shift V. I need to turn that off because I press it often on accident. UI Shift V, go away. What is kind of nice is now when I combine, I can be like, I don't want that. $225 tailoring. $226, $227. Going a lot faster now that I'm getting closer to trivial. $228, $229, $230. Ran out of patterns. So, but yeah, we're up to, we only got 14 more, dude. Yeah, dude, it is a lot of work. Okay, so this is a problem. I guess you can just press it once. So as you can see, the UI is laid out in a way where when a battle's happening, you can either watch the center screen. I need a clip, have a font. Guys are too big. Granted, I need to get health to work. I don't know why mob health is still broken, but that's on the list. And yeah, once the health is done, you can basically get all the intel of the fight here. And that's kind of what I wanted. I definitely need to make the cast work for the other player too. Definitely working towards making LVUI over here. And eventually I'll just start hiding my player window and target window and all that and just overriding it with my overlay UI. But until then, you get double data, and then people that actually look at my screen and like are curious what I'm up to, they can at least look at the data over here on the right. And then for streams, and like clips, you'll just only see the data on the center of the screen. I think that's clean. Oh, do I have not? I don't have SimStrike on. Okay. I'm like, why is the damage shitty? It's going to take me a bit to get used to the new layout. I'm going to move you to here. Probably the same for you. I don't know which ones. I don't need infused anymore. I press that automatically. Okay. Exactly, virus. It's a work in progress. I know it's not probably for everyone's cup of tea. I personally don't usually care about UI too much, but because I'm streaming, I kind of wanted it to be easy to clip, you know, easy to clean up. When you guys see, oh yeah, so I need to put the overlay below the anime BG. So Shin Spark needs to be below there. There you go. So now you don't get the overlap of text. You know, like that gets precedence. But yeah. I think overall I'm pretty happy with the new layout. Oh, my bottom bar needs to be cleaned. So when I finish my sleepers run, what I'll probably do next, get my trader stuff kind of prepped. And yeah, no worries, virus. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Like doing the trade skill. It's actually a little sad. So what I might do is make a new hot button called Rage. Move Rage and Battle Leap over here. And make it so that whenever I press... Where is Rage? We just do Alt activate 131. Does attack on? Yeah. And then we're also going to do Battle Leap. And I can even take Battle Leap off the picture. Yeah. I mean, that's just classic EQ, really. what you're complaining, or you know what the problem is. Um, oh, we have one more. We got the black and purple one. 7, 8, 9. So we have 18 buffs. Man, I really wish I could fix the health problem. I need to do like a report on it. I'll do it after this though. Oh, that's gross. But I guess that's normal. I think we're fine. I'll put my visage down here actually. And now I know if I hit Shift F, Battle Leap goes on cooldown. Perfect. It also enforces attack on, which is one of my biggest issues normally with it. The other thing I need to do is really clean up this, because these buffs are unreliable. At some point I'll take time for that too. Yeah, I think overall I'm enjoying the new layout. No real complaints on the setup. Okay. So the new trick we've learned is that I don't have to burn until 26%. So I can take my time. Let me turn on EQ log parser, by the way. And maybe Gina. Okay. And yeah, so take my time, kill the ad. You know, there's no rush. You just have to burn him from 26% to dead in 60 seconds. That's all that matters, is what we learned yesterday. So good to know. So I can just take my time, you know, dot them up efficiently, keep myself up. I mean, if it's an ancient and I care about the loot, I might as well, you know? It's not like it really hurts my time. And then it's just less damage I have to take. Yeah. Right. That is true. That's the key right there, virus. Anyways, we just take our time. He's at 94. We can just do this efficiently. No need to burn. Pretty much anything. Just keep a good slow DPS. How many Torment of Shadows does it take to actually land it? And it's 3. Also, why is Control Q not working? Did I mess up Control Q? Yeah, I made it Control 4 somewhere. Like, why isn't that hotkey working? It's like 6 or something. Maybe not. Okay. Is it 2? No. 5, 6, 7. Looks like it's 7. This is, oops, this is Control Q. There we go. Did we not? Oh, I guess I'm just killing so slow that I've not had a ad yet. Okay. So I've tried 5 times to land my epic, and every single time it's failing. Oof, that was painful. So is this a slower? That's just a warder, so this guy's pretty nonchalant. Why is... Am I just getting interrupted? Why is Cascade not landing? That was weird. Okay. Oh, well, that's good to know too. Let me... Alright, so I put it down there now. Let me get those dispels prepped. Now I can just hover the... Okay. We'll keep Leech on. We'll keep Soulwell on. And more Turnip. Ooh, I gotta resist with Leech. Interesting. Multiple. Gotta stay on top of my clicks. I feel so slow when I'm not burning him. Technically, I could use... I'm going to use Funeral Pyre, actually. Even though we know a lot are resisting. I'll even use Focus. Just to ensure I get more lands. Get him at 50. We'll use defensive here in just a sec. Do I not have Simp on? I don't. Why is Simp Strike not on? That was weird. There is a lot of my DPS gone. Like, why is this taking so long? Yeah, my DPS is only 2k. I usually double this. That explains why. What I need to do is add status indicators of buffs to let me know, like, you don't have this on, you don't have this on. Alright. So he's at 40. 38. Let's try to get a whole dot rotation on him and then move over to doing a burn. We're almost there. I'll go ahead and use defensive. He's at 34. Okay. I think at 30 I can just burn and kill him. what we'll actually do is we're going to start with a rage. This will get him over. We can go ahead and do improved and prolonged and just lace right into that afterwards. Okay, so he is now officially needing a burn. So let's do it. Boom. Boom. I should have actually primed my my dots better, but it's all right. I think we'll be fine. Just doing a lore twist with, I don't know though, maybe I'm going too slow. Also hard to tell if I still have improved nukes or not. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, I got 10 more. Yeah, I'm getting beat up pretty bad. Rage isn't up yet. I should have put all my dots before burning. It's all right. I think we got it. Just barely not. But now we know what the counter is at least. Okay, now where's Exodus? There. Okay, so we got an enchanted summoning. Basically a bunch of junk. This one might be worth selling. I'm slowly dying to pretty much everything though is all trash. Okay, so Bazaar. Now we can hit sell all pretty confidently. Which is very satisfying to see, by the way, with the new. Why can't I send this? Oh, it's because it's no drop. What else can I sell? I think the staff. Oh. I activated it. Anywho. Pretty sure these I'll have to sell manually. Oh wait, this thing is in my way. I need you to be about. I do this. Even though these all can't be sold, of course. So much junk. Yeah, I don't have sim peeling anymore. I use test or Velk's spellbook. That's what you see right there. So still got to get used to my layout a little bit, but not too bad. So Vishans, Karners, Fear are all down. Kobold's down. I could technically go do Bristle. I just don't care to. Let me go buy my. How much silver thread do I have? I'm down to 5. So we may as well hit up Great Divide and just run over to Thurgaden. Anyways, but yeah, I need to clean up this layout problem. Still kind of debating what I'll do about it. I do kind of enjoy having the real estate here though. But if you're familiar with ShinSpark, normally Spark UI has a gigantic like stat window thing. I might take advantage of that in some way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well and nothing too exciting in the negative way in your life. I think I'm going to... Okay, so as you know, I have a bazillion projects. And part of me is tempted to take a little bit of time just to fix the target bar, because that's just super annoying and it's very close to being like fully usable if I just fix that problem. And once I fix that, the next question becomes, what am I going to use or made some progress with tree version 2. I will commit. Right on, Darius. I might have some local edits to it, but I don't think any of it's critical. Yeah, so I just gotta clean up the packets. I'll probably just write a thing that just dumps all the numbers that are coming out of the the packets, and we can do a comparison and figure out why this is going to weird numbers and 0% and stuff. That is a gigantic dwarf. I also went in the wrong house. We need this one. No, we need this one. This guy right here will sell my silver thread. And this chick sells cat pattern. Okay. Yeah. The whole plan is essentially to get myself to output all of these, numbers and do some quick testing and see if we can fix that bug. So let's work on that first. We're going to go to full screen, and probably the easiest way to debug this is my HP percent from stats. We already know this is accurate. Our player health is now a lot better. So that's good. Let's work on all of these packets and just report every single one. We're going to take this off. Do that. And then do the same with... I feel like I'm only using mob. There's also HP update though. Let's test it just that. So we can go ahead and bazaar. Okay, You were focused. Why did you stop rendering when I tabbed out? There we go. So we can see here, this person is reporting properly at 94. We can go ahead and go back to Cobalt Scar. I might take player names off of there or shrink the size of the font because it's like too big. I've noticed most of the characters. Also, Son of Tyrell is supposed to not have the zeros on the ending. I fixed that. Why is it coming back? I must have not fixed it fully. That one fixed though. Anyways, it might have been 000. That's a, see, this is the problem when I work on these projects, is it's like a never ending fucking mess of code bugging. You know, it's like, oh, I can clean name here. So I think this is why. This was written in a way. So what we're going to do is say, is entity name false or true? No, we don't have to do that. We can just go if no. So this is going to be 1 to 3. If it's greater than, oh no, if it's less than or equal to this, just return name. If we could do this actually. That'll do it. I think I should fix that one. 4 centimeters dilated, probably no birth till tomorrow, and good evening. Congrats, Overloaded. It's very close. Exciting stuff. You see my new layout that I'm working on? Making the big ELV UI, UI interface stuff. I was literally coding, but you can see it now in game. I'm constantly changing. I think my favorite is the money macro, or the money event. You'll see here in a sec when I loot. Oh shit, I don't have AEs. Where I always do that. But yeah, like that. Ding, 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 ding. Load E. Damn it. I have to walk farther, and that's work, so I'm just gonna kill him and loot. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of yeah, it's still work in progress. There's a lot of bugs still. In fact, that's what we're debugging right now. So not well because I'm killing so much. I don't think it's going to be very obvious what's going on here. So we're getting like HP updates. We're not getting mob health. Oh, they did right here. All right, let's test this with a single mob and just kind of see how this looks. So, oop. So you see how it just went to 0? Oh, I didn't mean to go. we can figure that out now. So according to this, packet events says target mob health 63 from 63. I don't know why it says from, by the way. It wasn't what I really wanted. It's more 2, but whatever. It was auto-generated. 63, 62, 61. So mob health is reliable. And what this is doing, we don't care if it's the target or not. So that's going to increase target hit points. Maybe that does matter. Notice, though, that it never actually said target health. So my target was changed. Well, these are different mobs. No. Okay. I guess you're enjoying Dark and Darker then, huh? All right. We're going to go to, what is it? We're going to go back to health. And one thing we're going to do is lower this, but we won't worry about that right now. What we're worrying about is the percent health of the mob, which is the target health goal, and figuring out why it's getting flipped. So why are we getting flipped to 0? If health of the target current is less than or equal to 0, then cut it to 0. I guess we can do this. And once we see the bug, let's see how it looks in the game. All right, so we're just going to go over here. Well, and insta-kill him. That doesn't help. All right, let's find another mob, even though we just killed all the otters. Okay, so 90, and he just went to 0, so let's stop. We can see that the number that's coming in is perfect. He is not. So we know this part is actually fine. Let's test. Current. Okay, so target is currently, oh, you saw the issue right there. So once it hits 72, it flips to 0.4. We don't know why. It looks like the loop is subtracting delta. Is that a subtract problem? Obviously. But then why does it flip to 0.4? That's the raw value. Do you guys see the bug? I'm not seeing it. Okay, so when the goal is not equal to current, if the current is less than the goal, then just set it. This would be for like heal events. If the current is greater than the goal, subtract delta from it. But how is health current getting set? Is it possibly getting set somewhere else? Oh, it's right there. This shouldn't be delta. This should be health. Okay. I don't know why that was totally passing me. That was a super easy fix, but... All right, so now 34, 10, dead. I don't like that it... I think that's the corpse problem. I think when I target corpses, I treat it as if they have health. Yeah. Like 53, he has full health because he's a corpse. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by, and take care. So we're going to go ahead and make it where if the target is corpse, then don't target it. Wait, why is this not happy? Oh. Okay, that should hopefully fix the corpse. My code's getting a little spaghetti, so can't quite detect all edge cases easily. So there's one issue. Spawn 0 is considered 100% health as well. That'll fix that. Maybe. Target, stop target. It still has 100% health though. We'll see. Yeah. So there's still a weird bug with corpses, and there's still a weird bug with where it blinks and then goes filled, and then when I target a mob, if it's a corpse, it's still saying it's spawn 69, 100%. Probably because I'm adding it as an entity. Don't know if I like that or not, but we'll see. It's still, I mean, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for that one because it is technically a corpse before I loaded. So we'll try this guy. Okay, so it isn't updating anymore when I target a corpse, which is perfect. We just need to make the default fill value be 0. I don't know why that's... Oh, this is the wrong... Health target goal needs to be... Cool. So let's kill him. The speed that this decreases needs to be clean too. All right, so corpses still light me up. I think that's fine though. In fact, let's just do that. Make 100% the default on that. Why aren't you? So now when you're targeting something, it shows the health or the player. And then once it dies, let's test this. I still don't have AEs. I feel like the animation speed could be quicker. Yeah. It's working a whole lot better now though. Let's fix the animation speed real quick. That's basically delta. We can do it by 1% increments. That's going to be 2 times as fast. Might be too slow still, but we'll see. 98. Dead. That doesn't help. Want it not to instant. Yeah, see, that feels pretty good. That part there, though, there's something that's zeroing it out. Like how it does that. We really just want it to go to 100 when you have nothing targeted. It does properly snap the health when you target something. Just my detargeting that needs cleanup. Probably because I set this value to 0 when something dies, and I want that to be stable. Yeah. That probably will fix it. We will find out right now. Okay, so let's load the AEs. It again. And let's go find ourselves a mob to kill. So detarget, it's blank. Target something, it has the name. The health decrease looks good. He dies, it poofs, it looks good. I think with LVUI, the whole UI element goes away when you kill it. Feeling better though. So my goal for today, even though I'm obviously doing goals already, is I want to work on RF2 plus. Probably not going to do it on stream though. I may actually end stream early so I can go relax and do that at my leisure. Because that's kind of my goal. I want to get that to a milestone. If you've been watching me regularly, you're probably familiar with my latest work where I'm trying to do a dynamic folder system. And when I have that introduced, that's going to make ROF2 Plus even cooler. But, dude, I'm literally 10 away. I'm tempted to stay here, but I'm going to just, yeah, maybe I'll stay here, go code in the other area, and then just come over and kill stuff every 10 minutes. And then get my trade skills maxed. And work on my, yeah, I like that. Anywho, yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream. There's a ton of people streaming right now. I'll probably go raid one of them. Let's see which one makes sense. We got Variety. We got an Imperium Raider or guild Twitch person. P99, Solo Self-Found, Quarm. Ooh, a first timer. That's always fun, right? Someone on green. It's a lot of different ones. I am kind of sleepy. Yep. Thanks again for hanging out. We'll probably just do Void. Keep it easy. But yeah, we'll I'll hopefully have some cool updates for you tomorrow. My kind of prerogative for the weekend, if I can do this, is I want to get ROF2 Plus into a release candidate state, and then we can work on cleaning up some of these releases so that you guys can actually take advantage of them. Since I think they're going to be really useful and helpful and insightful. I think they're definitely worth cleaning up and making them a viable thing. But anywho, all right, guys, have a good one.